All right, everybody, my name is Sean McNair. I'm back with Lone Star Karate and Self-Defense, and I'm here to answer the question, is karate effective for fighting or self-defense? Well, I'm here to say, well, it depends. It depends on how you train karate. Now, understand that there's really karate, the karate organizations, the JKA, Japanese Karate Association, one of the largest in the world, they use a term called the 3 Ks. Kihon, Kata, and Kumite, okay? And those 3 words, unfortunately, are very, very different in practice. So the Kihon is the basics, okay? And a lot of low blocks, a lot of punches, a lot of deep front stances, and then you have Kata. And then Kata is a prearranged organization of different moves. And some of them are really, really weird. When you watch it, you're like, what is that? It's more like dance. And then you have Kumite, which is what most people would consider fighting, all right? And they look to end the fight with one shot, all right? With either punches or kicks. And unfortunately, the Kata and the Kumite and even the Kihon are very, very different in how they're practiced and what they look like. And so we need to understand how karate, to be effective, we need to understand the disparity and the differences. And so it's important to know that original karate was taught through kata. And kata was close-in fighting. And then in the 1900s, when it became really mass marketed to the Japanese country, they simplified the kata down and they started putting a lot of emphasis on the kumite. And that's when kumite became very, very popular. And there was a lot of tournaments to see who the best kumite fighter was. And then now that we have modern day karate, we really look at kata as more of a performance than it is the application of what karate is, okay? And so most people, when they think of karate, they think of, front kicks, roundhouse kicks, back kicks, side kicks, that sort of thing. Or they think of kata. They think of hand shodan, nidan, kenkudai, all the katas that are associated with with karate. And depending upon your organization, it may be called something different. But that's what the 2 real main differences are. Now, I'm here to say that karate from a kumite perspective is fine if you can keep distance. It's like taekwondo in the same way. But those things are, unfortunately, you can do kickboxing, you can do boxing. So why karate? What's the big deal about karate? The essence of karate is truly in its kata. And that is where kata is different from all of these other martial arts. But most people, when they hear about kata bunkai, which is the application of the kata, they're doing low blocks to like front kicks and stuff like that. And there's no way that that's going to work. So you're not actually doing a low block to block a kick or block a punch. And then this hand here, what is this for? Why are you putting your hand here? Why don't you have it up to protect yourself like you would if you're in a sparring match? For some reason, karate guys, they hold their hands up, and then when they do kata, they put their hand here. What's the point of that? We're going to get into the depths of why the hikate, or the chamber hand, whatever you want to call it, is important. And then what is a low block? What is a low block used for? What are knife hands used for? What are muwashiuki or circle blocks used for? And those things are what the essence of karate is all about, and why karate, yes, is effective for self-defense. Come back and see my next video on the application of the bunkai and why you should be training karate for your self-defense.